So this is me explaining some of the risk that is involved in standing as a guarantor to somebody that wants to take a loan. It is very important for you to know that standing as a guarantor to somebody that wants to take a loan is a serious commitment. It is a very serious commitment, and it is something you should not do in a hurry. You should really think about it very well before you do that, before you sign that form and just sign yourself away. Because really, in the eyes of the law, if they put you and the borrower on a scale, right, you are on the same level. It's the same thing. If the borrower cannot pay up, it's the same punishment that is applicable to him that will be applicable to you. So I saw this post on Atonda's page. Atonda is a lawyer, I believe. Somebody asked him to help her stop somebody that wants to travel. So the lady said she stood as a guarantor to her friend's husband, and that her friend's husband is about to jackpot. That what can she do to stop the guy legally? And Atonda answered that she cannot stop the person from traveling. She can only have a conversation with the person to pay up. Now borrow, no by person. His freedom of movement cannot be restricted. Right? So before you go sign that form for person, let me give you a few tips to consider before you will sign that form for that person. Number one, consider the person's integrity. Consider if the person has integrity, if the person has lived up to their words, if na person will go talk one thing and do that thing, or if na person will go talk something and do something else. Consider that. Now, there is no guarantee that the person cannot change, but at least to a large extent, you will still have to hold on to something, Abi, because life must go on. We must still stand as guarantor to people. Loans must be taken, and people must still stand as guarantor. But before you do that, consider these things that I'm going to tell you. Number two, consider the loan amount. You should know the amount that the person is taking as loan. By knowing this, I mean you should take into consideration that if the person cannot pay, it should be something that you are able to pay. If that person no fit pay, now something where you suppose fit pay, because you are going to be required by law to pay it. Number two, consider the terms. Read the forms very well. If there are hidden terms that you don't know, if any grammar dey inside the terms of agreement wey you no understand, it is your duty to ask, wetin dis thing mean? Wetin dis thing mean? What is the implication of this thing? What is the implication of this phrase or that phrase? Because if that person go japa or something happen to that person, na you go pay. So it is better you know it. Number three, look at the period the person is meant to pay that loan. Check it very well. If it is a 1 year period, if it is a 2 years period, all these things you suppose know am, so that you know how to prepare yourself, right? You should know all of these things. Signing a guarantor's form for somebody that wants to take a loan is just like the same thing as signing a reference form for somebody that wants a reference in the bank. That is why they also tell you before you go sign reference for person for bank, you should know the person. On the form where they will give you, right, across Nigerian banks, I know that they would write it under the place that you are meant to sign, that if you do not know this person, do not sign. Because if that person go commit, use that account take commit, and the person go jackpot, now you will be the reference, now then go still hold responsible. I think more people need to know this. Say to sign for person, not just be something where you go close your eye do. If it is something that you must do, please equip yourself. Please be informed. Make you no go use your head, carry wetin you no fit carry. Read that agreement very well. Read the terms very well before you sign that guarantor form. Until I see you again, this is Flora, your digital banker.